on our backs, so make sure that you guys have a mat or somewhere comfortable to lay down on. So let's go ahead and follow me onto the floor. And let's just start with a few exercises of nice deep breathing. So let's put both hands are just going to be on our chest. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. So again, we're going to inhale through the nose and exhaling through our mouth. Let's go one more nice big deep breath in. And exhaling through the mouth one last time. All right, we're going to start with our figure four stretch. So go ahead and take your right leg. We're going to cross it over the left. Just let the knee drop down to the side. We're going to hold this stretch for about 30 seconds. Now we're going to drop this knee, staying in this position, to the right and back up. So feel free to bring your other arm out to the side here just to stabilize better. We're going to go 5 reps here, just dropping the knees down to the side. This is number 4. Let's do one more after this. All right, let's go ahead and switch feet now. So we're going to cross the left leg over the right. Go ahead and bring that right arm up to the side. Just let the knee drop. Give a little push if you want. Hanging out here for about 30 seconds. And then we'll go on and do the same thing on this side. All right, so let's go ahead and drop the left knee to the floor now. Just going to pull our right leg with it. So 5, nice and easy. Respecting where our bodies are with us today. Three, let's do 2 more. 4. Last one. All right, go ahead and drop that leg. We're going to cross the right leg again over the left, but this time get the knees a little closer together. We're going to bring our knees to our chest. Hold this for about 30 seconds. Good, and relax. We're going to switch legs. So this is just increasing the stretch. You might feel a little bit more so on one side than the other. Totally normal. Make sure we're breathing into our stretch. We want to relax all of our muscles, not tense them up. All right, go ahead and drop both feet down to the floor. Go ahead and get your feet to touch, like you're making prayer hands with your feet on the floor, and just drop those knees down to the floor as well, trying to open up the groin. Pressing the feet together. Let's just hang out here for a moment. Let's practice our deep breathing. Feel free to put your hands on the inside of your thighs to help keep them down. Hang out here for a few more moments. All right. Go ahead and roll it on over on your right side. Grab a pillow if you need for your neck. If not, we're just going to make sure our hips, knees, and feet are stacked. We're going to have hands on top of each other. We're going to drag that top arm, the fingertips, all across the floor in a nice big rainbow-like shape. Then we're going to kick our foot out, try to grab it with the other hand. Trying to drop that back shoulder. Start working on thoracic rotation here and getting a nice stretch in the hip, hamstring. So great full body stretch here. Let's go ahead and come back to our starting position. So let's drop the foot back to start. And then bring the arm all the way around. And we're going to go right back into it on the same side. So you might need to work through this one a little bit. You might feel a little stuck in the shoulder. Good, bringing it on back to the starting position. Let's go ahead and switch sides now. So going on to the left side. Stacking hips, knees, and feet. Sliding that arm around in our rainbow position, rainbow shape. Kicking the foot out. Feel free to turn the head, look up at the ceiling if that helps open up the chest. And bring that foot back down. We're going to come all the way around. Try to keep those fingertips on the floor. And we're going right back into our second one. Nice and slow. Kicking the foot out. And bring it all the way back around here. All right, we're going to roll on our knees now, so feel free to grab a pillow if you don't like sitting on your knees. That's not very comfortable. We're going to open up the chest, so kind of spread the knees out just a little bit. If you're able to, try to place your hands on the ankles or behind the mat, preferably. We're going to lean back, open up the chest. So both of my hands are behind me, they're supporting me as I push my chest out and up towards the ceiling. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, drop the chest. Inhale, opening it up. So we're just going to go back and forth here for a moment. Go at your own pace. Try to go nice and slow. Let's go for one more stretch here, opening up the chest. All right, awesome. Awesome work. Let's bring it on up to the feet now. We're going to work on our deep squat position. So let's get a slightly wider stance from the hips, so feet just outside the hips. Let's go ahead and sit down into that squat. So if you need to place some pillows below the heels, if this is difficult for you, it's not a problem. So what we're doing here is we're using our elbows to actively push those hips out and keeping the chest up. Good to spend a few minutes every day in this position. So it's something we can always work on. Okay, let's come on out of this. We're going to go right back into it though. So just extend, relax the arms here, straighten out the legs. And let's try to go right back into that deep squat. And keeping the hands in prayer position if you'd like. Push out the knees. Relax into the stretch. Good, we're going to stand up. Nice straight legs. Relax the arms wherever they fall. And bring it back down for one last time here. Nice deep breath. Try to spread the toes on the mat so we have our feet nice and flat on the floor as well. All right, and let's go ahead and bring it on up. We're going to stretch out the quad hip flexors. So go ahead and grab one foot, hold on to a chair if you need, or the couch or a wall. So we're just going to open up the front here, overhead reach. And if you're able to, try to just bend forward a little bit here, challenging the balance a little bit. Bringing it back up. We're going to switch legs. So we're just going to go back and forth here. So hold here if you would like. Feel free to stay here. Option to slightly reach forward. And back up. Just going back and forth. Try to keep your knee pointing down towards the floor as we stretch to lengthen out the quad and the hip flexor. Nice big reach up here. It's okay if you lose your balance a little bit. Reach forward nice and big. And let's try to get one more good stretch on each leg. All right, switch. So last one here. All right, go ahead and relax that leg. Let's finish up with one more. So let's get a nice wide stance here. We're just going to reach down to the mat and shift the hips side to side. If you have a problem reaching down to the floor, feel free to grab the ankles or low shins, and we're just going to push the hips side to side. Alright, and let's walk those feet together. Slowly roll it on up. Alright, so that's all the time that we have for Unravel this morning. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully you're feeling stretched out and ready to have an awesome workout coming up for Full Body Blast.